What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, the Bill God, and I'm back at y'all with another video. You feel me? We making today we're making Zion with Black Forces, continuing the Black Forces series. You feel me? Um, so position optimal. Optional. You can go small forward, shooting guard. I think probably small forward, power forward. Because at the weight that we're trying to go, we're going chunky Zion. Um, you might not be able to get the stats that we're looking to get at a smaller weight. So we're gonna go 6'6", 261, 7 foot. Um, somebody in the comments asked for a undersized big build, and so that's basically what we're doing here. Um, it's gonna be an undersized big that basically is all around, and you can do pretty much everything. Kind of like Zion, like he's kind of like an undersized big, like a modern version, like a modern Charles Barkley. So let's start with the close shot. Um, I believe we're going 73 on the close shot. We're going 83 on the standing dunk. Um, as y'all can see, this goes to a 90, so we're gonna get to a 90 with the cap breakers. So y'all stay tuned for the cap break screen. Um, both of these cap break potential, same deal. We're gonna go 85 on the ball handle. Um, one off of ankle assassin. You can always cap break that, but 85 is the speed boost threshold if you want to speed boost. With an 80 speed with ball, we're gonna unlock blur take. We're gonna go 67 on the pass to be able to cap break that to a 70 for versatile visionary bronze. As you can see here, unlock shifty shooter and limitless range. We're gonna go 87 on the perimeter, cap breaking that eventually. Um, 93 on the interior. This build is gonna be really good for twos, maybe as a small ball big. Um, low key, this would be a tough build on the twos. Um, 72 block, both the steal and the block are getting cap broke, so don't worry about that. And we're gonna go 92 D board, 80 O board. As y'all know, with 80 and 80, you unlock crash or take. We're gonna go 75 on the strength. You will need 80 strength to get crasher, and actually we're going 76, but you will need 80, but you will be able to get to it with the cap breakers. 85 on the speed that unlocks slippery off ball. Um, we're gonna go 80 on the agility, and then last stat would be 84 on the vertical. And did we miss a stat? No, it's looking like we may have missed a stat. Oh, and then 81 on O board. Boom. So that's the build. Let's get to this cap breaker screen so we can break this down for y'all. Get y'all out of here. I'm making this one quick for y'all, man. Yeah, but this build is gonna be tough, y'all. Just trust.
Okay, I don't
It's
need
really gonna
guessing
play
then.
like
I'm
Zion.
just gonna be
Zion.
honest.
Um.
Actually,
So,
I'm trying to go hoop in the city for a
yep.
little bit.
Let's get
But
through
hey,
this. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So let's look at this. Take a look at this cap breaker screen. So layup can go all the way up to an 85. Silver layup mix master. I would honestly just leave this alone. If anything, three cap breakers to get silver physical finisher. Call it a day there. Driving dunk goes all the way up to a 93, but you'll only need three cap breakers to get to an 88. At 87, you unlock contact dunks. Standing dunk goes up to a 90 with two cap breaks, which is nice. That's going to get you rise up gold. Really going to allow you to be dominant around the rim. Um, Shooting, we're leaving that alone. Passing. I do recommend one cap breaker here at least to get to 70 for versatile visionary. That'll make you a pretty decent passer. Um, Plus one here potentially for ankle assassin if you want that. Um, let's go down here to the physicals. Two cap breaks here gets you to 88 for Pogo on legend. Um, and what is this? Two cap breaks here gets you to an 85 for a movable on gold, but you only need one cap break to get you to an 81, and that'll allow you to get crash or take, which will pair real nice with this rebounding. This rebounding is very high, so um, we're leaving the speed and the agility alone, but you can always max out that agility, be a little bit quicker. I don't really recommend doing anything with the speed because speed rating, it's not overly really mattering in this game. As y'all know, like the motion styles are kind of glitchy. Everybody kind of runs the same speed. Offensive rebound. I set it up to where you can only use one cap breaker and then it'll max out. So if you want to hit that 95, eventually 85, um, that's nice. You can just have max rebounding. One cap breaker gets you to a 78. That's gonna get you high flying denier on silver, which is nice, and it's gonna unlock you paint controller. Um, and I forgot to mention this goes all the way up to a 94, I believe. But at 93, you get post move lockdown on Hall of Fame. So that'll pair up really nicely with this interior defense and make it worth it having that rating. And then on top of that, like you won't be able to, people are going to see you're small, but they're not going to be able to score on you in the paint. This goes all the way up to a 96, but I recommend 95 because you don't have the agility to get on ball on Hall of Fame. So you can get Hall of Fame challenger and then +2 your on ball to legend. You get an 85 steal, um, gold interceptor. But really, that's the breakdown on the build. If I were to put cap breakers, I would go. Let's say we have six on this account. I would go three here for 88. Um, three there, and probably two here for 91 for on ball gold. And then lastly, for the last cap breaker, I would either go with strength for crash or take, or I would go with block. Yeah, I would either go with either of those two, and then when I unlock my next one, so I would prioritize these one of these two with the seventh cap breaker, and then with your eighth cap breaker, I would go with passing, and then after that, it's kind of up to you. It's a bunch of little things that you could upgrade, but this is a really nice build, man. These 6/6s are nice with the cap breakers. It's lots of stuff you could do, and I really like this build. I think it's very all around. And then for build specialization, um, I think it would be a good idea to go shooting because the shooting badges are not very high. So it'd be nice to permanently have like set shot on Hall of Fame, um, and whatnot, and Dead Eye on gold. But if you're fine with the shooting, you could go finishing and get your dunk all the way up to a 93, and then have Hall of Fame posterizer, or in the case if you do shooting, you obviously don't want to put it nowhere on the shooting. You want to go to these physicals, so it could be a good way that you address the physicals. Um, get this up, to an 85, or you can get this to 88 for pogo on legend. But yeah, pretty much that's the build, y'all. It's tough, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think.